All right, today we look at a subreddit very near and dear to my heart called Redneck Engineering. I needed a PC case. You know, oh, we're off to a good start here. I've seen worse. I've seen much worse. It's got everything you need. It's a shell, a hard shell, tons of ventilation, lots of places to hook your ports and stuff, and the liberal use of zip ties there has made this a very modular thing. Really and truly, I don't even know if the fan's necessary, but by God, that's not overheating. I mean, that's really cool, actually. I don't hate that. Hopefully that person's forklift certified. I mean, how do you have, I'm trying to understand what's going on here, right? How do you have, the basketball goal? Because that looks like a goal somebody got out of a gym, right? My dad bought a quesadilla maker with a broken latch. This was his solution. You know, I think I had one a lot like that. And I think my parents had one of those too. And I think the latch was always a problem because we'd always overstuff ours. And so trying to get the latch to work, or it may even broke too. So having the vise or whatever there, that is highly intelligent. I am all for that. I've not seen anything I don't like yet. All right. Kid goes down the... Yep, there he goes. That's the safest way to go down the stairs, I guess, because the kid's going to go down the stairs one way or another, so you may as well make it safe for him, I guess. So you know those Polaris slingshots you can get for about 20 grand or whatever it is? You can make your own, apparently. What is that, like a go-kart with the... it's a topless go-kart with a bicycle? And is that like a motorized bicycle, or is that a bicycle tire that has another motor attached to it? Because I think it's a bicycle tire that has another motor attached to it. I don't know what's going on here, but I guarantee I hate it. Electricity scares me a little bit, and my skin is crawling seeing all these electronic cross-contamination. Based off what I know about wiring, I think this is not entirely incorrect, but it's also not entirely correct either. Now, this is something I think everybody can get behind right here, okay? They took a bucket, put sand in the bucket, and then apparently with a bungee cord to keep on them at all times, weighed down the umbrella so it didn't blow around the beach. That's actually really smart. That's something I might actually use for later next time I go to the beach and it's a little windy. This urinal placement where I work, largest bank in my country. It happened more than once that I got out of the toilet and saw my coworkers in HD. God, could you imagine? First off, that door, it may just be the angle of the picture, whatever. That door looks narrow. That looks like a non-wide shoulder person accepting door. That's like a door for Slenderman or something like that. And second off, imagine somebody says, yeah, the bathroom's back down that hallway on the left, and you walk down, and you're like, okay, it's time to go to the bathroom. And you open up expecting to walk into a room, and you walk into basically a closet, and there's just some dude with his, right there. And he's just, you're getting some backsplash on you too. It's awful. Hey, how's it going? Hey, that's your... Hey, all right. No. Second hard drive didn't fit in my small... I don't understand what's happening here. Computer's now open with a new stylish dangling hard drive. I mean, I guess it's like an external hard drive in a way, but in the most ass way possible. At that point, just get an external hard drive, dude. That's basically what you got, just a more precarious setup. Okay, I'll be very honest. I really don't know what I'm looking at here. I think I have an idea what I'm looking at, but I don't know. I do know that there's an open battery with cables, and you've got those little locking sort of gripping pliers on them. And so that's live metal out there that's going to other live metal. I'm sure they thought about it. This looks not safe. Found this candelabra in the wild. I mean, technically it fits. I'm not really sure. I understand the base construction of it. I'm not real sure how they got the actual sockets all the way up through the pipes, but if it works for them, it works for them. Okay, stuff's expensive. Whatever you got laying around the house, homemade's fine. If you can't, find it at the store, homemade's fine. Some of the stuff that I've seen on this Reddit has legitimately concerned me. Some of it Makes a lot of sense, actually. Stanley blade holder broke? No problem. Oh, look, it's the return of the little grippy pliers. Please don't do this. Like, when you have the option to do this, don't. Okay, so what they've done here is they've taken a Toyota Prius and scooped out the entire back of the car to make a kind of little pickup truck. I don't hate it. That's the thing. I don't hate it. But like I sit here and it's like, was that a scrapper that they found, one that was going to the junkyard, or they bought for super cheap? Because think about how much ripping and tearing you had to do to the frame of a car to fundamentally change it that much. But I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I've watched this video like 3 times, and I am just amazed that that works. I mean, like, I'm really amazed that that works. And then I don't hate it. Like, I understand it. I get it. As someone who seems to perpetually have plumbing problems in the house, I get it. I get it. This is one of those don't do this ever kind of things, okay? This is one of those, like, if you want to start a fire, this is how you start a fire. Don't do this. Just go put out, like, some of this stuff has been, okay, we're trying to find a way to cheap out a little bit so we don't have to spend extraneous money, like the thing with the water bottle faucet or whatever. I get that. This is a fire hazard. Put out for a new toaster, okay? Put out for a new toaster. It's time. If it won't stay popped, don't lock it down in place. Unless you're standing over it being like, is my toast toasted? Is it properly toasted? Is it? And then you take the thing off and then it'll pop up and try to fight you and you hurt your finger trying to get toast. Or just, get a new toaster. See, it says easy whirlpool, but like you had to get a freaking front loader up here. And I guess those are, what are those, hair dryers that somebody's rigged up somehow to move, like put air down into the water to help circulate it or whatever. Like, there's a lot going on here that it just seems like to me you probably could have just done it the right way and been just as good for it. I like how the box that says adventure awaits is what's propping up their bed. That is that's a mood. I shudder to think about what's in that garbage can. Is this just them, like, is it dump day in their town and they're literally taking their trash to the dump? Or is there something else in there? Or are they moving? I don't know. So many questions. Okay, this is another one of those. Technically, it works. I want to be mad about it. But, sometimes I'll tell you the part that I'm mad about. Why is that much of your damn couch missing? What happened to that cushion? What happened to the couch? Did you find it that way? The rest of the couch looks like it's in good shape. Why do you have a whole section of it missing? Big enough to be able to put a chair down into. I know, like, the underguts of a couch are somewhat hollow, but still the fact that you put a whole freaking dinner chair in there tells me that something happened to that poor couch. What happened to that poor couch? This looks fun, yeah, but there's people of a certain size looking at this chair thinking, oh, hell no. Please call the nice man to come out to your house and finish taking down that tree. Or get you and a buddy who can take down that tree. Or something. Do something with that tree. Do something with that goddamn tree. Because the first stout wind you have that comes through, that's not going to freaking hold, dude. And I think that's about all that we've got time for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you learned some things. I did. I already know some projects I'm going to take up around the house. Thank you very much again. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, bye.